Welcome back everyone. Today I have another movie figure review featuring the Last Airbender, and the figure I'm reviewing is Zuko, the Prince of the Fire Nation. Now this is obviously the movie version of him because the cartoon looks a little bit different, but it's still pretty cool. The packaging is pretty nice. It's got the Last Airbender up top, and then it's got Aang in the corner. And now down here on the bottom it's got Zuko and the Fire Nation logo. And here on the back we have a quick shot of the 5 figures in this set. And then there's the movie version of Aang on the side there. Pretty cool. So let's take Zuko out of his packaging and let's check him out. Alright, so now that we have him out of his packaging, I have to say that this figure is a lot better than the last review because it's a little bit larger and the paint job is a little bit more dynamic and it's just a lot better on the eyes, I think. The skin color on him definitely is a contrast with his black uniform. Unlike the Aang figure where his skin and his costume blended in so perfectly, it just looked like one tan figure. It just didn't really work very well. But this one works pretty good. You can see the scar in his eye. He's got a sword. I know that he's a dual wielder, but he only comes with one sword, so if you want to get 2 swords, you have to buy 2 of the figures. His costume looks pretty nice. It's all black with red trim around the waist, and then there's some gold up there on the chest, and then there's dark gray around the trim of the costume. So the colors are pretty nice. I mean, it's a 3 3/4 figure. The paint jobs aren't perfect, but they're pretty decent. Before I take a closer look at the figure and the articulation, let's take a size comparison. Alright, so here's the size comparison. You got Aang and then Zuko, and you can see the size difference is pretty great. It's about 1/2 inch. Alright, so here we have him up close, and I have to say it's pretty nice. I'm going to spin him around for you, get a good look at him. It's pretty good detail for a small figure. The uniform here pulls up and you can see the legs. So getting a good look at the facial features here, looks pretty good actually. I like this figure a lot better than the Aang figure just because it just looks better, you know. The one thing I have to note here is when I took the sword out of the packaging, the tape was wrapped on it and it peeled off some of the sword color there, the red on there. So that's a bummer there. Alright, so let's take a look at the articulation. The head can spin all the way around. There's a little bit of up and down, but not much. The arm can go that far back and that far forward because of the shoulder pad here. Can't go all the way around. There is elbow articulation, and then these hands can rotate all the way around. There is waist articulation that can spin all the way around. Pull the uniform up a little bit here to get a good look at the legs. Their legs can rotate all the way around. They can move up and back, you know, as much as you can get with the uniform back here. There is knee articulation, and then the foot can pivot back and forth, and there's 2 holes in the bottom. So taking a look at the articulation on the figure, it's not that bad. It's a smaller figure, but it has pretty good articulation. The shoulder pads here limit the arm from going all the way around. But all in all, it's not that bad. So thanks for watching my review, guys.